So the first drawing is of a Childish Gambino or Donald Glover. Um, this was just a quick, sketchy drawing. I really wanted to just scribble around on the drawing tablet. It's quite a satisfying feeling. The sound's quite satisfying as well. And yeah, I just wanted to, get quite loose, just flesh out an idea. I mostly wanted to play around with a bit of color. It didn't go so well, but it was, a good learning experience. All of these digital drawings that I'm doing now, I'm treating them as, study. Like I'm learning techniques. I'm trying to apply techniques that I've learned before in all of this. You'll probably notice that I was using the lasso and marquee tool quite a bit as well. Those tools are really just godsends. Like the ability to just take the hand that you drew or the face that you drew and just cut it out and rotate it a bit or scale it down a bit. Like this is the problem with traditional drawing, but not necessarily a problem because it does reinforce good habits and it makes you a better artist overall. But the ability to just fix your mistake like in real time and reposition what you did in a proper way, it brings a flexibility to digital drawing that I really, really love. It makes me love drawing more than traditional drawing in some ways. Yeah, the only problem is that I do need a lot of practice still with this digital drawing. In a lot of ways, it feels like I've had to learn from scratch, essentially. Like how to draw, the fundamentals and all those things. But it's a fun experience. I think as long as you enjoy it, you'll get somewhere. I tried a bit of lighting effects here. It didn't turn out the best, but I think I conveyed what I wanted to. This next drawing, so I didn't draw this. I downloaded the picture online. I just wanted to focus on the coloring and lighting, that aspect of the drawing, because that's a big part of digital drawing and a part of art that I've neglected quite a lot. Color in general. So yeah, this was great practice into that. I start out by putting a base layer just for the local colors, the true local colors. Another lovely thing about digital art is the ability to work with layers. So if you look on the right hand side of the window, you'll see all of the different layers that I'll use. There's the line layer all the way on top. So this layer is black line art on white background. So I set the layer to multiply so that those colors, the actual number values of those colors get multiplied with the number values of all the colors on the layers below that. Meaning that white, when multiplied with any color, will let that color show through, and black multiplied with any color will completely remove that color and only show the black. So that's how I'm able to just put those layers underneath. All the way on the bottom of that layer display, you'll see a base color. So this base color is just the silhouette of the picture itself, so that if you look at layer 1, which is the color layer, I can set that to clipping so that it only colors on top of the base layer. Above that color layer, I've got a multiply layer, which I've applied a blue color. I've filled the entire thing with blue, and then you'll see me using the lasso tool and eraser tool to erase away the blue and let the lighter parts shine through. So with this, I've established my main light source coming from the top right, intro, you can see the effect that this gives, and by making that a blue color, you're able to get that feeling of cooler shadows. This next layer that I'm using is a linear dodge layer, so this brightens the picture using the color that you've selected. So as you can see, I'm using this kind of a light blue and filling it in, but the lovely thing about digital is that you can always go back and change those colors. So yeah, you can see I think I'm using a slightly darker blue, but because it's on linear dodge, it actually makes the colors underneath much lighter. So you can come back later and even change that color so that it gives you a different effect, which I think I do that at some point. Oh yeah, you can see me changing the hue of the color layer just to experiment with different color combinations. So here I'm using a screen layer with an airbrush tool. This is just to go in between that linear dodge highlight. So if you make the middle of that highlight very bright and using an airbrush so that it kind of feathers out towards the outsides, it gives it a very 3D look. So I mean, you can start to see it now already. I'm doing the same thing on the other side, the initial main light source that I had. I put some more brighter highlights there to really make that side pop. And yeah, by doing this, I mean, I've turned a very flat 2D drawing into something that looks almost 3D in my opinion. It looks almost like a 3D model. Almost. Like this could obviously be much better, but I think I've gotten quite close. So this was a lot of fun. I learned a lot during the session, and I've already done more drawings after this, and I've been applying them, and the results are showing. So I'm quite happy with how that all turned out. Okay, I shall see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and please leave a like down below and subscribe if you aren't. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.